Well, YouTube, just gonna try and get out and finish some baling. We got about 3/4 of an inch of rain last night, and I was almost finished with the field. I was very nearly, but just didn't quite get it done before the rain was in. After this, we've only got about, I suppose, 20 more acres. Not much anyways. And then we still got to cut the millet. And then we might do CRP, but haven't really decided yet. Been pretty busy with fair stuff. Fair was this weekend, or is this weekend. Kayla and I don't do a lot with the fair, but we do a little bit. And my sisters do quite a bit. And Kayla puts her pictures in there and whatnot. Yeah, well, I don't know if I showed you the tank that was in the field here, but it's during the storm last night, it relocated. And, well, I take this camera off and I'll show you. I think I showed you an earlier video, and you can see where the grass is sticking up there. That's where the tank had rolled to from over there by the lineup. Well, last night the wind caught it and blew it over to there, across the road in the whole 9 yards. So we're gonna have to do something with that tank eventually. It's gonna cause a problem. But for now, I'm gonna get out here and been having some problems with the knotters. I think my bill hooks were a touch loose. I tightened them up last night, and then I started having some pretty good luck, but I could see the storm coming, so I was pushing pretty hard. But we're coming up to the first windrow here, and I just got just a handful left, you can see. And then I'm done with this field, and then I can move over to the next one. I think we're gonna head in tonight, do some barbecuing at Roman's. But I get my cameras mounted up, then we'll get some haying done, get some bales made. Oh, side note, a lot of people keep asking me about the bale wagon, whether they'll get to see videos of it or not. To be honest, I really don't know. Dad usually runs the bale wagon. I run the bale wagon a bit, but that's kind of Dad's preferred job. He doesn't really like baling, he doesn't really like swathing, so he gets on the bale wagon and runs around. So you might get to see some video of it in action, and you might not. It just depends on what we got going on. Okay, I ran out of time on my other camera, so I guess I'll use this one. Anyways, like I was saying, whether or not you guys get to see the bale wagon really depends on who's running it and what we got going on, if I'm around to run it or if Dad's around to run it, whatever the case may be. But for now, I'm going to get the cameras mounted up and we're going to get out, put some hay together. Okay, we're set up. I got my moisture tester on. Let's see if we can't make some hay. We're running about 1800 RPMs. And yeah, we'll start wherever I had my moisture set. We're going to run it in A1. I'm going to try and get a mount on the back so you guys can see the bales coming out, but I don't know how that's going to work. At least I got my old camera, so now, so if something does go wrong, kind of looking like it may be a little bit too heavy. Getting good moisture readings, but it's acting pretty awful tough. I might just have some of that wet hay in there from last night when I was trying to finish up that last windrow in the rain. We'll see what happens here. Got 2 bales out, waiting for 1 more bale, and then it should get a little easier. Got 2 itty-bitty little short windrows left, and then a little bit of cleanup, then I'm going to be done with this field. My good camera was empty. I would say you'd probably get to see the bale wagon in action, but since it's not, I can't line up the kind of shots I want to get if I'm running that, so you probably won't get to see it today. Gotta stop here. I got a big wad of hay rolling up. That wind last night. That wind, I got a wad of hay rolling up in the baler, and I don't want to bust a shear pin. That wind last night blew some of these lighter windrows around. Kind of made a bit of a mess. But we're dealing with it. So I guess you know the drill. Until another video, I'll see you guys again.